Hello and welcome to a new episode of My Collection, the series where I present all my aircraft models of one specific airline. In this episode we will take a look at all my Scale 500 aircraft from Finnair. For this episode I'm using a fleet consisting of two Embraer ERJ190, one Airbus A319-100, two Airbus A321-200, one Airbus A330-300 and one Airbus A350-900. More information about the aircraft models used in this video can be found in the description below. Finnair is Finland's flag carrier, a member of the OneWorld alliance, and has its headquarters at Helsinki Airport. In 1923, Finnair was founded, first as Aero Oy, where the acronym at the end of the name stood for company in Finnish. After the company had been formed thanks to aircraft and technical support from Junkers, Finnair's first flight took place on March 20th, 1924, from Helsinki to Tallinn in Estonia. As for many airlines in Europe, the years during World War II were challenging, with most if not all external routes made impossible. After the war, however, the Finnish government wanted longer routes, so it acquired a majority stake in the company in 1946 and re-established services to Europe in November 1947, initially using Douglas DC-3. In 1953, the airline began branding itself as Finnair. The 60s and 70s saw the introduction of jet airliners in the Finnair fleet, such as the legendary Caravelle, the DC-8, or first DC-10s. The 1980s became a decade of expansion for Finnair, where the airline became the first Western European airline with non-stop services to Japan. Flights were operated with a modified McDonnell Douglas DC-1030ER in April 1983. Until then, flights had to go via Moscow, or for most airlines via Anchorage due to Soviet airspace restrictions. But Finnair circumvented these by flying directly north from Helsinki over the North Pole and back south through the Bering Strait, avoiding Soviet airspace. Finnair finished off the decade by becoming the launch customer of the McDonnell Douglas MD-11. In the 1990s, Finnair consolidated the airline's home market by acquiring Car Air and Finn Aviation, and ended the decade by joining the OneWorld alliance. And in 2007, Finnair became the first airline to order the Airbus A350. With the beginning of the Ukraine war and subsequent closure of Russian airspace, Finnair, which had heavily bet on its shortcut intercontinental routes to Asia, suddenly found itself with its main business model all but gone, and the airline is, now closing in on its centenary, trying to find a new place in the aviation market. The current Finnair fleet as of February 2023 consists of 6 Airbus A319-100, 10 Airbus A320-200, 14 Airbus A321-200, 8 Airbus A330-300, 17 Airbus A350-900, and operated by Finnair's regional subsidiary Norra, 12 ATR-72 and 12 Embraer ERJ190. I will now leave you with some more images of my Finnair fleet, but I'm very curious to know what Finnair plane models you have, so feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Of course, if you like this type of content, be sure to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, hit subscribe. With that, thank you very much for watching, hope to see you soon again. I'm checking out, and bye.